Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Francis Dave or Zuzartee from grade 10 St.BENEDICT of CCC under Miss Jane Palma, and this is my argumentative speech of gun control for peace or for war. Gun control is for peace and for our safety. The authorities can only use the gun to protect us from the bad guys because that is their duty. But each person who chooses to own a firearm must be personally responsible for the ways the gun is used. They prevent people from using firearms as an effective means of self-defense. The real issue behind firearms crimes and violence is not the firearms itself, but rather the owner of the gun. Gun control is not for war, because if we use firearms for war, many people will suffer and die. We have our own families. Will you let them to suffer because of war in our country? Of course not. We want to protect our families as much as we can. All we want is peace in our country. The very worst reason of war in our country is the conflict and the claims of the country that is not their ownership. An example of this. There is a girl who come home from work, then she noticed that someone is following her. She were held up with a knife and planned to rape her, but she has a bag in her gun. Therefore, the man intended to rape her, the girl shoot him and killed him. The family of the man who was killed and the girl who was the victim meet at the court. The girl was accused of killing the man. The Supreme Court did not agree of her self-defense, even thought she was predestinated to rape. The West Philippine Sea, where the Zuzartee Island, the second busiest sea in the world, which often progresses large boarding, craft oil, sporting goods. Moreover, part of the ocean that are rich in gas and oil, so a huge potential for the country, the location of the Zuzartee Island. It's claimed Brunei, Malaysia, Vietnam, Taiwan, China, and Philippines. No recorded live in the Zuzartee Island, but there were military barracks from various countries claimed it. I therefore conclude that the gun control is for peace and self-defense, but in the ineffective means of self-defense, we use gun to protect ourselves from bad guys, but not to kill them. Let the authorities punish them. So this is my argumentative speech of gun control. Thanks for watching me.